Downtown Tampa, Florida, where the pulse is quickened tonight because mild temperatures outside, but excitement inside. NHL action coming up with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Greetings, everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro. He'll be along in just a moment. I'm Mike Emrick. We hit a team that's been away from home for a long time. It's been a successful trip, and it ends tonight. Is there a caution here?
Well, there is, Doc. I think the focus, because when a team gets out on the road and they know they're going to be going home relatively soon, it's hard not to have the mind start to wonder. So for me, really, the mental preparation for this game here tonight, especially in the first period, can really make the decision on whether or not this is an outstanding trip or an average trip when you lose that last game on a long road trip.
Philadelphia is a veteran team. They have seen this scenario before. We have made mention of the mental side of the game at the end of a long road trip, but they have to show up physically as well. And I'm not just talking about the hitting part of the game. I'm talking skating, passing, shooting, doing all the things you need to do to win a game at the end of a long road trip.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. This man's the choice for the crease tonight. He's earned the confidence of his coaches night in and night out, and thus he gets this start for the home team. Neuwert's the starting goaltender tonight. Some nights go better than others, but most of his nights are superb for the Flyers. Save percentage is among the numbers attached to the goalie glove, and this one is just fine. Stamkos is a starter for his team. He often lights a fire on the first shift. Philadelphia's got the puck, and they get to make the first play.
Tampa Bay's looking to set things straight after their loss in the last game. The coaching staff has stressed the importance of playing within their system.
Can't get a shot on. Nice tip of the pass. Pitching it to McDonough. To Kucherov. Gets in. What'll he do? Has it picked up. Philadelphia setting things up through the neutral zone. Enormous collision.
Looks like he's in a bad mood. Maybe he missed his wake-up cut early hit.
Took that way. Moving it to Simmons. On to Couturier. Two guys together with force. Big force.
Whoa, massive hit there, Doc. That is an enormous hit.
Pitching this one to McDonough. Nicely into the zone. He's got that pass off the right wing and can move ahead. Works his way right up Young Street. Great job on a cut pass. Snapping a pass to Miller. Whoa, what a play! Pressing on with it up the wing. Good job with the stick. Puck is seized by Suster. Philadelphia's carrying on up the wing. And he dumps it in. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Shoots one. Trying to go to Miller. Into the attacking end. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Philadelphia's moving the puck through center ice. Karam pass to Weiss. Puck gathered in behind the net. Pinned to the glass. Kicked out of the scrum. Great take. Dangerous area. Tampa Bay's in their own end, moving the puck. Miller's cutting through the neutral zone. Swept on to Suster. Shoots one. Another solid pad save. Marches on a cross. Terrific glove save, but it's loose. Puck controlled now by the defense.
Well, let's hope that the game picks up in pace and energy a little bit here, boys, or we're going to lose you guys. You got a pillow upstairs that you can lie down on.
Wanting to generate something up the wing. The Flyers have control of the puck in their own end. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. Gains the blue line. Great job on a cut pass. Mashed in. And possession established on the pickup by McDonald. Cleared back out. Not much pressure there. Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Dan Girardi. Up to the point. They can't find the target.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there. That's where you just got to shoot for the center of the net.
Corralled by Coburn. Tampa Bay's on the move up the wing. To the point it comes. Chip to Girardi. A shot. That shot came from nowhere.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Laid on De La Terra. Shoots. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway. Down the many steps we go to the ice level. Here's Ray Ferraro.
Philadelphia's coaches were speaking before the game about how well their team plays on the road. Their road winning percentage is excellent, almost mirrors what they do on home ice.
Thanks very much, Ray. Breakaway. Terrific breakup of the odd man rush. All a part of generating an offense. Little pass off from the goal. Gets across, looks over his options. Deflected off the blocker. Loose puck, not stick handled well there. And the loose puck gathered in by Couturier. Tampa Bay starting back in the defensive zone. Pass attempt to Kunitz. Oh, and he is drilled.
Well, that's a solid hit, Doc. I could hear it right from where I'm standing. The pads crushed together as he went right over top of him.
Lets it go. Hey, lightning-like glove save. Gets in, looks over his options here. The Flyers up the wing are moving the puck. Dumped in. Feeds the point. Great poke check. Freezes play. Over 9 minutes left to go here in the first. No goals to report yet. Tampa Bay's prevailed on another faceoff. Hedman's looking to make a play from his own end towards center. Gets in and he'll look over his options. Wrist shot. Oh, a close call there.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
In the slot. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
The Flyers win it. Propelled to Weiss. Glides across. Can make a play from the corner. Goes to the backhand. Gathered in by Hedman. Tampa Bay's got it and moving it through the neutral zone. Good defensive play. Possession changes. Puck settled down by McDonough. Puck is thrown to Johnson. Looking to Callahan. Shoots. Paddled aside. The Flyers have gotten to center ice. And they are in. Puck grab. They've got it ready. What a move on that one with the stick. Slid to Callahan. It's dumped in. That puck comes to the biggest stick blade on the ice. And it's handled. Flop back in, and it's time for another line change. That's the way to make them pay.
I love that hit. That's old-time hockey.
Lets it go. Save. Tampa Bay's in their own end and has possession. In the defensive zone, continuing on. Onside. Broke it up well with poke check. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Slid back across from one point to the other. He's held to the glass. Passing one off now to Voracek. Points it. Tampa Bay's continuing on at center. That's a good solid poke check. Directing that one to Girardi. Pitching it to Killorn. Puck loose, he couldn't get by. Lets it go. Terrific opportunity, but it's off the mark. One team is going to be short from this. Let's see what the call is. Killorn's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number one.
Stay out of the penalty box when you're playing this team. You do not want to put them on the power play.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning. The Flyers in their own end have control of the puck. And he gains the zone. On to Gostisbehere. They've taken the heat off again. The clock still moves. The Flyers waiting back in the defensive zone. Into the end of attack. Using the point. He's got it. Blocked away. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Fires. Wonderful save. Now it's directed to Voracek. Oh, what a great shot down there. Terrific job in holding the puck in. Gathered in by Voracek. Muscled long to Simmons. Blocked. Right on his stick. Can he get it out? That was a great job. Shot back down. More time off the clock. Moving it to Simmons. Tampa Bay's gotten back even. Penalty kill.
Well, they certainly weren't going to score, guys, with the way that they set that power play up. Too stationary. They didn't shoot the puck. They didn't have any traffic.
Nearing the final minute. Taken on by Simmons. Gains the zone. Solid work there by Simmons. Chip to Filppula. Oh, what a stop.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
We go down to the benches. It's Ray Ferraro.
Kunitz was injured earlier, guys. He will not return. He's out for the rest of the night.
Tie up there and a good reach and possession. Lets it go. Two sticks together, they cancel. Pushing it on up the wing. The puck taken hold of by Conley. Scooped up. Nicely received at the point. Great stick there. Held there for a face-off coming up next. Got possession. First period has come to a close. Don't know about you, but I've got a lot of ink left here. Few entries, no goals on that scorecard. Underway here in the second period of a scoreless game. Got it in his own end. Pitching this one to Voracek. Picked up in the attacking zone. Takes that pass from the other point man. Gives it over to the point. He knifed it away. Looking to headman up the wing. Puck grabbed, they're ready to go. Scrum over, puck kicked. Tampa Bay is moving the puck up the wing. Stood up there. Snapping a pass to Voracek. He gains the zone. Waffle boarding. Enormous hit.
I wonder if that hit will...
Oh, what a save that was.
The Flyers want to be an aggressive team, and this player has among the highest hit totals in the league. Sometimes I wonder if he even looks at the puck.
The Flyers get the draw. And the loose puck brought in by Simmons. Carried to the corner by Filppula. The Flyers have their goalie at the bench, and they've replaced him on this delayed call. Laid on to Gudas. Propelled to Voracek. Big shot from the point. Blockered away. The Flyers with possession in the defensive zone. It's an onside play. Got it at the point. A backhand shot. That shot hit a man. And play is stopped for a penalty. Miller's got a minor penalty. He'll sit 2 minutes for high sticking. The Flyers' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Good face-off win. Slid to Gostisbehere. Takes that pass. At the point, big shot! Looking from the blue line. Cleared. A lot of work, but penalty time less and less now. Using the point. Shoots one. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Oh, good job to block that and keep play moving. A shot. Can he generate something? Out to the point with it now. Pitch to Simmons. Still no shot. Waits with it. Puts it back. Tries to clear. And that one cleared by the penalty killers. The Flyers arrive at center. On to Voracek. Gets in. What'll he do? Lets a shot go. Good place to shoot from. What a save.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Just over 5 minutes completed in the second. Both teams have tried hard, but only the goalies have been successful. Nothing. Back to the point. Marched narrowly inside. Oh, a save there. Strong shot deflected out of play. The Flyers prevail again. That's a marvelous save. Tampa Bay's continuing to probe up the wing. Thrown in. Looking to head man or do anything to get it out of the defensive zone. Chip to Couturier. Fine move to get by. Let's go, Arister. Score! Thought the goalies were going to be perfect. They were till now.
This is one shot I wish more young hockey players would use. Everybody wants to take the big slapper. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick it comes off your stick. And that was quick.
He just wasn't able to get over and cover the top of the net. The shot's perfect. It's right in the roof, and the goalie's dejected.
And he dumps it in. Laid on, DeLocke. Save! Possession seized. Lawton's come around with his stick.
That play would make Paul Bunyan even smile.
The Flyers are given a hooking minor. And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. And the heat's taken off by the clear. That one comes back. Goalie's allowed to handle this puck, and he does. Trying to go to Kucherov. Tampa Bay's in control of the puck up the wing. Stopped him from going any further. Gains the zone. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. And possession seized by Hedman. Play is stopped. There is a signal. We just wanted to see who it is he's taking off. The Flyers are boxed on a tripping minor. There's always a start to your power play night, and This is number 1.
One of the best power plays in the league gets an opportunity at a huge time being down.
I sure agree, Eddie. We're expecting that to happen here. Let's see if it does. Right play, right pass up the right wing, and it's on his stick. Takes a shot. Loose puck regathered by Johnson. To the half wall. Back to the blue line. And he gets it back. To the point with it. Sends it back the other way. And he gets it back. Hands over to Johnson. Looking for room. Down low again. And he gets it back. One-timer. Oh, that was close.
In this situation, you have to hit the net. Sometimes it's best just to fire it right at the goaltender.
Tampa Bay is in possession as they travel in the defensive zone. And he's still got that puck up the wing. Forcing attention indeed. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Oh, and he's hammered.
You can hear both teams yell about that hit. One team trying to warn them, another team just celebrating the hit.
That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that one. Oh, he meant well, but it didn't go out off one of his own guys. Philadelphia's penalty kill must be inspired by that long, successful kill.
Well, that power play really didn't do them much good, did it? Now they still trail by a goal. While they had a decent power play, they don't get the tying goal that they're looking for.
Propelled to Johnson. He takes that point pass. Turned aside off the pad. Takes it to the corner. Puck loose because of that hit. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. And the loose puck captured by Voracek. Philadelphia's carrying it up the wing. Neubert's at the bench. Extra man over the boards. Tampa Bay's got a minor penalty. It's 2 minutes for interference.
They moved the puck around beautifully on the power play. Just nothing to show for it.
Absolutely. I think you're right, Eddie. Let's see what the team does here.
Usually when you see this many power plays, there's a goal. We're still looking for our first one.
Agreed, Eddie, but let's see if they can reverse that here. The Flyers are carrying it in their own zone. He throws it there. Oh, they got it out. They check the clock and prepare to defend some more. Philadelphia's getting an attack ready in their own end. Pass attempt to Nolan. And he gains the zone. Perfect tip by the stick. Went to the backhand. Score! A power play goal. And it's a biggie. Philadelphia's got their second goal of this game. There may be more. They've been heavily out shooting the opponent. Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Strong play, good reach. Scooped up by Voracek. Backhander to the net. Loose puck captured by Hedman. Loose puck, good defensive denial. He's got that point pass. One-timer, good deflection try, but off the mark. Got to clear it. And the puck gathered in by McDonough. The Flyers with possession up the wing. Mashed in. Hedman's got it in his own end, headed towards center. Puck is thrown to McDonough. Tampa Bay's lugging it up the wing. And angled to Girardi. Wonderful block. The Flyers shifting gears back in their own end. Looking to Simmons. Moved along and in. And possession snapped up by Dan Girardi. Puck loose, now picked up. To Stamkos. Slid to Coburn. Score! And it's a one-goal game. Tampa Bay's gotten an important goal here. They call it the proximate goal. It gets you back to within one. And considering we're in the second period, that's a nice step. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Tried to dance through, no luck. The Flyers in possession as they travel in their own end. Passing one off now to Killorn. Directing that one to Condra. Mishandled thanks to the roadblock. He lost it down to a knee. Pitching it to Weiss. Nicely into the zone. Carries it to the corner. Right near the line. On to Lawton. Looking for a better lane. Gathered in by Callahan. And now it's directed to Strawman. Moving it to Suster. Nice standing poke check by Miller. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
The crowd is absolutely loving this. Both teams are dishing out big hits.
That one goes back in where a goaltender can make this play, not a defenseman or forward. Pitching this one to Strawman. Tampa Bay's looking to head man up the wing. Snapping a pass to Miller. And he's hammered.
These plays happen a lot in the middle of the ice because there's a lot of traffic there.
Lofted that one back in. Trying to go to Miller. Oh, an error on that pass. Good chance here. Picks it up in his own end. A good stick there, so no complete pass. He's in on an onside play. That hit somebody. With a wrister. Got that in the trapper.
Now that's a quick glove.
And in flight over the line. Brings the shot. Got in front of another one.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Pass attempt to Couturier. Clips that wrist shot. Sticked away. The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. The Flyers have it in their own end. Puck is thrown to Gostisbehere. Dumped in to Hedman. Tampa Bay's up the wing, controlling play now. Shoots. Wonderful save of an all-star shot. Shoots. No! What a chance.
He's not going to get a better quality chance than that in front.
That's 2 periods in the books. 1 more to go, but a rest comes first. Through 2 periods, here are the shots on goal. Get ready. 25 for the Flyers and 14 for the Lightning. 2 periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
Tampa Bay's got to feel lucky, Doc, to still be in this game with 20 minutes or more to go. Offensively, one fortunate bounce, they're back in this game. But in order to do that, they need to be way better in their defensive zone.
Moves up along the boards. Chip to Hedman. Could be trouble near the line. He shut him right down. Good pass up that left wing, and he's got it. One into another.
Hedman's not strictly a finesse player. He uses the body to his advantage quite frequently.
Nicely into the zone. A shot hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Breakaway. Possession now on the pickup by McDonough. The puck is scooped up by Ryan Callahan. Tampa Bay is in possession now as they move up the wing. Scooped up by McDonough. A shot. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Wonderful block. Lets it go. Score! And this one is tied. got the draw. The Flyers look to make a difference up the wing. It's dumped in. Knocked right off the stick. Wants the shoulder of the corner here. Tampa Bay's accelerating on in neutral ice. Brought on, and the forwards can change on this dump in. Looking to Goodas. Nice tip of the pass. Around to the corner. No completion on that pass thanks to the defender. A terrific scoring chance denied. And he iced the puck. A little under 4 minutes skated here in the third. The winds have shifted yet again. This game is back in a tie. The Flyers with a face-off win. Passing one off now to Filppula. Point blast! Terrific glove save. Skill play by Condra. To Killorn. Good work with the stick. Tampa Bay's carrying on up the wing. And he is reefed.
That was a major league collision.
Directing that one to Weiss. Gains the zone and looks over his options. And the pickup. Tampa Bay's in control as they travel up the wing. To Goodas. Pitching it to Nolan. Laid on to Coburn. Many yards gained to Killorn. Propelled to Coburn. Not a free puck now. And now it's directed to Voracek. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Moving it to Kucherov. Loose puck blocked off by Couturier. Pitching this one to Goodas. Slid to Voracek. He covers and holds on. Clean win on the draw. On to Stamkos. Gets in. What'll he do? Loose puck did not go very well there. One-timer. Snapping a pass to McDonald. Thrown in. Good quick poke check there. And the puck controlled by Coburn. Tampa Bay's carrying on up the wing. Trying to go to Coburn. What a hit.
Kucherov's going to have to gather himself after taking that hit solidly.
Great glove save, but it's loose. The Flyers have it between the blue lines. Huge hit. Possession's gone. Miller's got it in the defensive zone, headed to center. Shoots one. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance. Puck held near the point. Snaps it on goal. Forks it to McDonough. What control. Poked away. No room for a pass. Snaps it to Kucherov. For the blast. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over him.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
To Miller. Pass attempt to Johnson. Gains the blue line. Good work there. They'll have to try it again because of the defender's stick. Lots on that to McDonough. A shot and a save. That one pointed to him. Up the boards with it now. Up the half wall. Faces up to the point. Hangs on to it. Score! Tampa Bay's gotten the lead here, breaking the tie in the third period. What a raucous ride to the finish we're going to have now. The Flyers got that face-off win. Now what? Lets a shot fly. A wonderful scoring chance denied. And yet again, here is Ray Ferraro.
Because he's been so great tonight, his team has taken some chances offensively. There's no way they take those chances unless they have the great eraser in goal. I'm going to watch these all night. What a great performance.
A spectacular performance for him, Ray. Eddie and I have talked in the intermission about how we can think of at least 3 or 4 that are going to wind up on a highlight reel. And he dumps it in. The boards are there to be used, and he does it with that pass.
Hey, safety never sleeps, boys. It looked like he was going to try and pass this right through his own goal crease, but he banked it off the boards to his partner.
Loose puck brought in. Terrific shot, but a denial. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near him. Lots of good things ahead, including a string of home games. Plenty of home cooking. Probably not from the referees, though. The Flyers prevailing on the face-off. Knocked to a knee. It's loose. Tampa Bay's in possession and moving up the wing. Lets it go. Deflected off the blocker. The shot is off.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Looking for options. Out at the blue line. Still no shot. Passed across point to point. And that's an offside. A little under 8 minutes still left in the third. We had a tie game until just moments ago. It's a one-goal contest. And he steps across the line. Gloved.
You can't ask for a better opportunity in the scoring zone. What a great glove save.
The Flyers win that faceoff. Good quick stick. Tampa Bay's carrying it in their own zone. Up the wing and still with it. Mashed in. Gets that one on a cross. Marches on a cross. And the loose puck regathered by Stamkos. Chip, DeLocke. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Sends to the point.
This game has been tightly contested the entire way. I can't see either team stretching this out at this point. A close finish is at hand.
Laid on to Johnson. Blocked away. Terrific open ice hit. The defense can rest.
This was part of their game plan. Be physical.
Puck is thrown to Gostisbehere. Looking to Voracek. And he steps across the line. Lets it go. Blockered away. And play stopped because of an offside.
Philadelphia's offense circles around one of the highest goal scorers in the league. While he can score off the rush, his most dangerous weapon is that quick release.
The Flyers control from the neutral zone. With a shot. No way he's getting by there.
Well, he caught him with the stick. I wonder if he's going to get an extra two. If there's any blood there, he's going to get a 4-minute double minor.
The Flyers have been given 4 minutes. A double minor. The call is hockey.
This power predictable. They have to find a way to change it up.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning. They won that faceoff. Can they clear it?
A 4-minute double minor for high sticking.
Slides it to the point. Good job with the poke check. And at an angle to Stamkos. Score! A power play goal. The Flyers with a win at center. Passing one off now to Miller. Into the attacking end. Nice job, straight stand-up poke check. Big chance here. Save.
Tampa Bay's lucky they haven't been run out of their building. Their goaltender has been excellent. And while he's been so good, it's given them a chance to get their game in order.
Shoots. Got a piece of that one. Magnificent save. They win the draw. Now can they get it out? Tampa Bay's got possession in the defensive zone. Gets in, looks over his options here. He is shut right off.
He's been all over the place and now trying to spark his team with a solid hit.
Crossbar. Wow, what force in that one. Blocked. Big hit. Possession gone. Over 3 minutes remaining. Just recently another goal, and so the lead is 2. A big win. Let's see what happens. Good scrum here. Clock bleeding down on the power play. Philadelphia's continuing on up the wing. Puck covered, whistle blown. They win the draw. Let's see if it pays off. Tampa Bay setting things up at center. Tremendous poke check. Directing that one to Filppula. The Flyers' power play has been superb up until now. This one off the crossbar. And that one out of play over the glass. Clock stopped.
Simmons has among the highest plus-minus totals in the league, guys. It's not the be-all, end-all for me, but when your stat is this much to the plus, it really means something.
Pitching it to Palat. Enormous collision. Philadelphia's in their own end and has possession. Nice pass right up the gut. Propelled to Stamkos. Punched away. Now it's directed to Simmons. 2 guys together with force. Big force.
Another huge hit. Ice bags for everybody.
Nearing the last minute of the 3rd period.
In the 3rd period.
Gives it to the point. The Flyers up the wing are moving the puck. Let's go, a wrister. Save. Gathered up again by Conley. Tampa Bay is moving the puck up the wing. Collected by Voracek. Hammers his way up the wing at neutral ice. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Oh, and he is drilled. And gonged away.
That puck hit him in the mask.
Dumped in and gathered in by Manning. Moving it to Nolan. Gets across, looks over his options. Good use of the stick, broke that pass up. Enormous hit.
There is no room out there.
Horn sounds, game over. Philadelphia's loss was somewhat deceptive tonight because they dominated in other areas.
Usually when you have the puck as much as you do and when you win